People generally say in life that go with your gut feeling and all, but that analogy will not work in the markets, in trading and all. People would have thought that, okay, I feel like Nifty will be going up or I feel like Nifty will be going down. And sometimes they are right actually. But that does not mean that their gut feeling is right because like anything can happen in the market and you literally cannot predict anything. Just because your gut is saying does not mean that the world markets will satisfy that, right? So maybe you can say that, okay, because of some logical analysis, maybe I'm thinking like this will happen. But if you're saying that, okay, I don't know anything, but my gut is saying that this means it does not really make any sense. But here I'm not saying that you can't predict anything in the markets. Of course, we have to predict something, then only we'll be able to initiate the trades. But that prediction will come because of the habitual pattern in the mind. After you seeing hundreds and thousands of patterns over the years, you will generally feel that, okay, this market looks weak or this looks strong enough for a recovery, etc. Some logical analysis can be made. But if any beginner comes and says that, okay, I don't know, I feel like it might happen, then that kind of analysis should be completely ignored. At least you need to trade for 100 to 200 trades as per the proper setup. At that point of time, your gut feeling will be coming from some kind of intuition because you have the data points and you can see what's happening. But in the beginning, you can't rely upon the gut feeling anymore. But for some traders, it happens that they'll take the trades based on their gut feeling and they will be right and they'll get some profits. And those kind of traders will believe that it is the right path to do. But in fact, it could just be a coincidence that you're expecting something to happen and the same thing happened because of the other factors. So the point is, if you're a beginner trader, beginner I mean to say that you took less than 200 trades at least, then you need to not rely upon it, you need to follow the process. But let's say you are having so much of experience and you took more than 500 trades over the period of time or at least more than 200 trades, then let's say that your intuition and the gut feeling will most likely be the same. Then it is just that your past experience is telling you that this may happen. That can have a little bit more weightage as compared to a beginner's gut feeling. But even then, finally stick to a system and stick to a plan because sometimes because of the ego, we might say that, okay, I have this much of experience and I can predict something that will again turn into ego. So the experience is not always a positive thing for you. If you are being stable and true to your system, then experience will work in your favor. But if you're thinking that I'm more experienced, I can predict anything, that will turn into ego. And ego, what happens, you all know that.